So Google is posting earnings after the bell today. I thought it's a good time to go to Market Chameleon and see some trade ideas and basically see how much. First of all, we're going to find how much Google is worth. We're going to put some numbers in this basically nice Excel sheet that I have created. We're going to go to Google, and based on what we found, either overvalued, undervalued, or fair valued, we're going to go to Market Chameleon. We're going to scan all those options and see what we can see. Basically posting today, July 23rd, after market close. Okay, 91% implied volatility. That means selling options is better. Doesn't mean it's gonna work. It just means you collect more premium. That's all that means. So that's the focus. Yeah, all-time high, almost 120 to 191. We're at 182. Okay, 2.3 trillion. Let's get started. Before we do, of course, quick disclaimer, read all about it. And know that this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. And with that being said, let's get started. Find the fair value of Google stock and then go find trade ideas and hope to make some quick buck, as they say, hopefully. So what do we have here? Google earning per share. I'm not gonna put this one, the 653. You're gonna go here to the analysis tab. I'm gonna do this real quickly. I'm gonna find the average of those four, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna take this number 817 right here, plus this, plus 1024, plus 687, plus 775. Okay. I divided by 4 and you see 825, so that's more accurate number, the 825 compared to 653. So we're gonna put 825 in here, okay, and now we're gonna go to back to here. We're gonna find the growth of Google stock right here. I'm gonna scroll the way down the next 5 years. That's pretty awesome. 21.3. Everyone watch YouTube. You forget. Everyone watch YouTube. All those ads, all those premium. I think I'm paying like 22, 23 bucks a month or something like that. I don't even, I don't pay attention. It just goes automatically every month. Me and probably millions of others as well. And the ones that don't, they watch ads. So yeah, and all those YouTube money goes to Google. 21.3. This is it's a good stock long term, like a forever stock. We'll see the price. 1.3, and we're gonna go here and find the AAA bond yield of Google. So let's go find it. And look at this. When you go to the website cbonds.com, you just Google Alphabet and you find that's crazy. 0.8, 1.1. I want something higher. Stay conservative. 2040, 2050, that's insane. That's like a $500 stock, just from what I see. But the average is 199. Okay, so 2026, once 2030 is 1.1, 2040 1.9. Let's go with this 1.9. Okay, even though it's like 15 years in the future. Yeah, 1.9. Okay, that's very, very stable. And basically, once I click, I'm gonna find the fair value of Google stock and the price that we should be a buyer, which is 30% cushion. So yeah, if they grow 20% a year, earning per share grows. Everyone watching YouTube, I mean, there's no alternative here. This is a forever stock. People don't understand, and they think Google is at 3 trillion. It's a forever stock. That's all it is. That is literally insane. And sure, I can do all the financials, but we are not here for financials. We are here to see the trades. So now that we know that Google is like a fair value of, based on this, it could go to zero. Don't get me wrong. And it could never get here. Or it could get here in like 100 years or something. Just based on some rough calculation without even finance stuff, we see that it's like 5x from here. Just so you know, which is 15 trillion, not 15, 10 trillion. There will be a race to the 10 trillion market cap. Nvidia, Apple with fair value at like 5 trillion, Google at 10. I need to do Amazon, I need to do Microsoft. Yeah, those are the big, the magnificent five. I mean, I don't count Tesla, but they're just me. And I also need to check Facebook, but I don't like Facebook, but they're still going places. Anyway, so now that we have a bias that we are going to go higher, it doesn't mean it will go higher today after earning, but just in general, let's refresh, let's go to Google, and let's see what we got. We're going to change to all, and we are basically bullish. So we got long call for the monthly August 16, okay? And you're paying, the Market Chameleon gives you an options that are either cheaper to buy based on history. It doesn't tell you that, hey, Google is going to go higher. It just tells you that finds you options that are cheap to buy, or when you sell option, it tells you which options gives you more premium. So that's something that they do. And if you're not a member, 7 days, link in the description below. Bull call spread. So let's see what we got here. This is for this weekend after the earnings. Okay, I like to see credit. So here's a credit. Sell the 180 by the 175. This is for a month from now. Something to consider. I want to see something a little more binary. 177, 172. Okay, the credit. I love Condors. I really do love Condors. You risk 1,000 minus your income. Okay, we're gonna check this in a minute. I'm just looking for something. I love the income stuff. I just yeah, I just do. But this is like it's like for this Friday. But that's a binary play on option. We're gonna check this in a minute. This is also for 2 weeks from now. 177, 175. Okay, and call. Okay, this is a 99%. Look at this. 99% win rate for this Friday. You sell the 205, you buy the 205. So this is a purely play about earnings, and you assume that Google will be below 202 by Friday. I mean, anything could happen. I'm not touching that. I want to check the Condor because I love to make money selling options. And when you do Condor, you get paid on both spreads. So basically, it tells you sell the 175 by the 165 and simultaneously puts and simultaneously sell the 192 call and buy the 202 call. So basically, you're saying Google, with everything that happens, they're gonna stay in a specific range by Friday. There's something to consider. I don't know if I'll do it, but I'm just checking. We are right here. Okay, collect 350. Your max loss is 650, which is right here. Either negative 6.1% or positive 7.2%. So if Google blows up 10% up or down, you could lose on this trade. I mean, some days I don't have to take trades. If there was a condor for next month or something like that, and it updates every 15-30 minutes or so, you got a lot of options. But if you are bullish, if you think that Google will go up, let's find something like a spread for this weekend. Okay, this could be an interesting. I'm looking for the July 26th expiration. I don't see. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so maybe for the one after that, the week after that, we got this one. Okay, so July 26th, you sell the. Okay, I'm looking. So August 2nd. So this is the next one. Okay, so this is something that you could consider if you're bullish on Google based on what we saw. August 2nd, so it gives you another week to regroup after the earnings. You sell the 177.5 put, you buy the 175 put, and you collect basically $75. And based on history, you should only collect at $57. 75% win rate, so you collect 75, you risk 180. And you assume that Google will stay above 177 by expiration because you're bullish based on what we saw. Return yield 45%. That's just massive. We are here. Basically, you're bullish and you assume that the earnings will be a positive play or a flat play. And then you collect like $80 compared to like 170 that you risk. And you have a downside of 3.2%. Can they drop more than 3.2%? Sure. Anything can happen. But this is something to consider, and it tells you that based on history between today and August 2nd expiration, Google went up 1.3%. Technical top pullback, the stock is in an uptrend. Current stock price pulls back below the 20-day moving average, something to consider as well. So, I mean, it's up to you. There's also the long call. Again, I don't like selling buying call options, but if you want to gamble on the trade itself, on the binary trade, and you got the whole month, you got August 16, you buy the 185 calls, and you assume that Google will blow out of the water, go above 200, and you're paying only $600, 635 compared to 850. That's where Market Chameleon shines. You should have paid $850 for this call, but in reality, you're just paying 635. And here's the graph. You're here in the red, but you are bullish, and you assume by the end of August, not just by the end of the week, Google will go higher. So if they go to 200, for example, right here, you see, you collect 200, 900 bucks, something like that. So that's another trade to consider. A lot of options to choose from. This is just from Google. We also have Tesla by end of today after market, so it's a busy after day. If this was valuable, 7 days for Market Chameleon. Link in the description. I'll see you next.